Hi guys, I'm back. It's been about a month now. Been going for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. But I wanted to make a video basically talking about VSG, the process, basically a video for beginners. If you're looking at getting this surgery, I wanted to kind of give you like a few key points of what you need to be looking for, what exactly did I do, or what was I advised to do to start my process, and the different websites that I use as well to do research on my physician. So I wanted to give you guys a quick video. It's not going to be long, but before I do so, I would like to say that I am down 51 pounds. As you can see, my shoulders are not as broad like a football player anymore. I have a neck. I have a neck, you guys. You see this? Didn't know that was there. Okay. So let's jump right into it. So, the first thing I would say that is very important when looking at getting the VSG surgery is your research. Please do your research. Please do your research because there's different surgeries that you can get, weight loss surgeries that you can get, and this one may not be the best fit for you. I know when I started the process, my doctor said with me being young, I am 25, so I am a little young. I'm still a child, not a baby, but you know but he said because of my age, this will be the best one for me. He wouldn't recommend me going to get the gastric bypass. He also recommended the band. I think it's called a lap band, but I don't want that. And then there were some other ones as well that I wasn't familiar with. But he did recommend me this one because of my age, not to deter the people who are a little more seasoned, not to deter you, not saying that you can't get it because there are a lot of people, who are more seasoned that get this surgery. So, this is what my physician told me. So I'm just telling you what he said, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Thank you. But basically do your research, know exactly what the surgery is, what's going to take place, what are the side effects, what are the steps that you need to take after the surgery or before the surgery. So one of the steps besides doing your research, looking into it, is also research a doctor in your area, or if you want to go to another state, that's your business, but research a doctor that's in your area to see if there's someone in your area that can do the work, or if you may have to travel a little further out. So research. I found my doctor through my primary doctor. She referred me to him, but in doing so, I also went on to the Real Self Team. It's a website that you can go to. I'll put it down in the box, the link below. It's called the Real Self Team, and I was able to type his name in there and to also find reviews and stuff. Also went to his page, his not his Facebook page, but I went to his website and I looked at reviews on there as well. So I did do my research on him just to make sure that he was, legit and he could do the job. So I did do that as well because there are some doctors out here that, they'll do the job for you. Yeah, they'll do it. But then you come back and a month or so later, you got to go back into surgery because they done nipped something and you have an internal bleeding. We ain't got time for that. I need somebody who know what they're doing, who do this about 5-6 times a day, that will have me in and out, and that is familiar with the procedure. So do your research. And again, that website is called the Real Self Team. One of my best friends, she actually told me about it because when she got her breast reduction, she used that to do her research as well. And they'll give you before and after pictures of different people who've gotten the surgery. People, they're honest. They'll let you know, like, he ain't the one. He don't know what he be talking about. So, just make sure you do your research. And also, another thing that I like to hit on is, for me, what my doctor did, I had to go through orientation once I started to show interest in him doing my surgery. So there was like a 2-hour class that I had to sit through, and he wanted to make sure that I knew exactly what was going to take place, why this surgery helps, what does it do for you in the long run. He wanted to inform me that you can gain your weight back. So this is nothing that you magically. It's not like you magically gonna get this surgery and then you ain't gonna never gain weight again, because you can gain your weight back if you're not, being serious about it. He also told me about the different surgeries, and asked if we had questions. He informed me that his office had a payment plan. And speaking of payment plans, insurance. Now, I don't know much about insurance. All I know is my insurance covered my procedure 80% once I hit that deductible. So I can't speak for other insurances. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, Anthem, I think. Anthem. And they covered it 80% once I hit the deductible. So that is another step that you need to do beforehand, before you start really researching. See if your insurance covers the procedure, or, not necessarily covers it 100%, but, covers a portion of it. Because I know I have two insurances, because I'm trying to milk my daddy insurance before I turn 26, and then I had got my own insurance this year. So the insurance that I was on my father's, his didn't cover it. They were just like, no, we ain't finna cover it. So I had to go get my own insurance. So every insurance does not cover it. Every plan does not excuse me, y'all, does not cover the procedure. So do your research. I mean, it is coming towards the end of the year now. So, I mean, I know it's time to start looking into plans for next year. So see if the plan that, you're going to sign up for covers the procedure, a certain amount. Now, the plan that I got the highest of the plans at my job. So it covered at 80%. Yeah, they took out a little bit more on my checks. They did. But, I mean, it was well worth it after seeing that I only have to pay $605 for my hospital stay, compared to when they billed my insurance $45,000, a little over $45,000. So I mean, invest in yourself. That's how I look at it. Just look at it as an investment. But definitely look into your insurances. I know some Medicaid government assistance, they cover it. If not, you can also get a note from your doctor. Don't tell nobody I told y'all this, stating that you need to get it because it's a life or death situation. So definitely see if your doctor could write you a note, so that your insurance could probably, like, maybe they could say yes to the process. But I mean, you never know. You never know. Just pray about it. Just pray. It'll work out. But definitely look into your insurance to see if they can help. But I also know that with my doctor, they also had a payment plan as well, so you could pay monthly on it. Put a certain amount down, and then you pay monthly on it until it's paid off. So that's also something to look into, as a payment plan. What else? So we talked about, first, do your research. See what procedure is best for you. Some people may like the gastric bypass better than they like VSG. I can't really tell you what's the difference because I'm not a doctor. I can tell you about VSG, but I can't tell you about the gastric bypass. So I would definitely say do your research on the procedure. Secondly, once you decide on the procedure that you wanted to go with, do your research on your physician. Research the different doctors that are in your area that do the procedure. Or, if you, like I said before, if you want to go to another state, you are more than welcome to. But, research the doctors that are in your area. Make sure that they have good reviews. Make sure that they know what they're doing. And, make sure to see if you could maybe even sit down with them before you even start the process to talk to them about it. Because, like I said, I went through orientation. That was a must. I had to. I mean, that was doctor's orders. Like, I had to go through orientation. So definitely sit down, do your research, talk to a physician, make sure he knows what he's talking about, but also make sure you know that what he's talking about as well. And that goes back to doing your research. Please do your research. And then insurance. See if your insurance covers it. That is, when I say insurance is everything right now to me, like everything to me. See if your insurance covers the process. If they don't cover it, see if the doctor has a payment plan that they can put you on, or see if you can get a doctor's note stating that I am obese, I'm too big, and she needs to get the surgery because if not, she gonna die in a few years because her heart is fatty. Okay, say something that make it sound good, but just to see if they will give the clearance for the procedure. So those are my four tidbits on the beginning process the beginning. Okay, we're going to say it together. Research, find a doctor, meet with him. What else did I say? Talk to your insurance, and also decide on what procedure you want to get. I think that was my four. Research a procedure, meet with a doctor, insurance, and of course the surgery cost as well as that. Let's see if they have a payment plan. So I will be updating another video. I would like to close out stating that I am down 51 pounds. As you can see, my shoulders, they're not as broad. Ooh, ooh. Okay, sorry. They're not as broad, and I am very excited. I can definitely see a change when I walk. I don't get as tired as quick. I don't get so tired as quick. My thighs are not rubbing together as much. They still rub together because they are a little big. They are. But they still rub together. But I mean, it's a process. When I went for my 1 month checkup, I went last week. And it was just like, you're down 43 pounds. And then I lost like another 7 pounds last week. And, I'm happy. Like, I mean, I feel better. I mean, you can see this neck. My shoulders don't look like I'm supposed to be on the defensive line of a football team. So I'm happy. I'm excited. And I can't wait to see more results. If you guys have any questions as far as videos that you would like for me to, post or to talk about, put it down in the link below. Not the link below, but the little box, the comment box. Please like and subscribe. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you don't have any more questions, or if you have questions, just let me know. I'll be more than willing to answer them. More than willing to answer your questions. And that is it. I hope you guys have a lovely week. It's Tuesday. Wish it was Friday. But it's Tuesday. And I wish you guys the best this week. No one has told you today. I love you. And of course, God loves you. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your week.